Let's be honest, the spa cover it isn't the most exciting part of your spa, but it is one of the most important parts. It protects your spa and reduces your power bill, so it's worth looking after. And in this video, I'll show you how. Hey, I'm Matt, and we're going to talk about spa covers and the top 5 things you can do to look after yours. So spa covers are something that is easy to forget about, but it is a super important part of your spa. Not only does it protect your spa, but it is also a big part of your spa's insulation, and you can save money on running costs. Here are the top 5 things you can do to look after this, let's be honest, boring but super important feature. Number 1, use a cover lifter. Number 2, protect your spa pool cover from the elements. 3, keep your spa cover clean. 4, watch dogs around spa pool covers. And lastly, leave the cover off after adding chemicals. Right, stick around, I'm going to give you some great tips about each of these points so your spa cover can last the distance. After all, the last thing you want to do is to replace it in a few years' time. Number 1 is the cover lifter. I've been around spas for a while now, and trust me, I would not own a spa without a cover lifter. Super easy to use. What it does is helps you take the spa cover off and on with total ease. Often when a spa cover is left resting on the ground, it can damage the interior plastic and stitching of the cover, weakening it over time. So this will ultimately help you maintain your cover and prevent small damages that could lead to heat loss through the cover, saving you money in the long run. Number 2, keeping your spa cover clean. One of the best ways to look after your spa cover is to clean it regularly. So I'll just fold it back down here using the cover lifter. Start by wiping off any dust, dirt or debris regularly, and that looks after this vinyl surface. Your spa may be nicely sheltered by some trees or shrubs, so make sure to sweep off any leaves as often as you can. This helps to make sure they don't discolor your spa cover over time. As mentioned, try not to rest your spa on the grass or dirt. This will just minimize the amount of cleaning you need to do. Top tip. You can clean the cover with a soft microfiber cloth and a mild dish detergent to ensure that you don't scratch the vinyl. It's best to use warm water to wipe off any debris. Try to avoid harsh soaps as this may dry out the cover over time. And you can also use a vinyl protection spray on the outside of your cover. This will keep it looking brand new. Awesome, let's move on. Number 3, protecting your spa pool cover from the elements. As most people have their spa pool covers outside in an uncovered area, we need to take into consideration the wind, rain and sun. So there are many ways to protect your spa cover from the elements. We recommend using a 303 vinyl protectant spray to help protect your cover from the sun. The protectant spray can also help to keep the cover moisturized so it doesn't crack over time. We also recommend using a pergola or an umbrella to protect your friends and family from the harmful UV rays. And what it also does is enhance your outdoor area at the same time. All right, number 4, watch dogs around spa pool covers. We don't know why, but dogs love spa pool covers. To avoid finding your cover coated in dog hair and sagging in the middle, or even worse, ripped to shreds, we recommend keeping your furry friend away from the spa cover. When it comes to dogs and spas, here are our top tips. Move the stairs away from the spa so the dog can't climb onto the spa cover. Although our covers are strong and hard wearing, it's best to keep the weight off them for the longevity. Consider fencing your spa so there's a clear barrier to keep the dog away from the spa. Not all regions require the pool and spa barriers, so if you do not have one, you might consider installing a barrier. This will also help if you have young children and want to keep them away when unsupervised. Okay, another tip is don't leave the cover on the ground with an unsupervised dog. Once the dog has found the cover, it may be too late. You could consider using a cover lifter to keep your cover out of harm's way. And lastly, number 5, leave the cover off after adding chemicals. So when putting in chemicals or topping them up, make sure to leave the cover open for at least 20 minutes to allow the chemicals time to work their magic. This is important as once the chemicals are added to the water, they release gas into the air. This process is called oxidation, and the gas can damage the underside of your spa cover. Great, you've stuck with me so far, and that means you now know what you can do to look after your spa cover. Thanks for watching, and if you need any more information, just jump on our website or visit your nearest showroom.